Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Savannah and I love doing high-end Dollar Tree DIYs or honestly anything DIY on a budget. So if that's something you're into, hit that subscribe button and join our savvy family. So today's video is another Dollar Tree Christmas DIY video, and I also wanted to pop on here just to let you guys know kind of what's going on. If you saw my post on my community page yesterday, you probably already know. But my sister is getting married and we have a lot of traveling going on. And so for these next 2 weeks, I'm only gonna be posting once a week. This video will come out some evening time Wednesday, and then next week's video will be coming out Friday, and that is a definite the day before my sister's wedding because I have something awesome happening next week, so be on the lookout for that. Thank you guys for being so understanding, and after the wedding's over, we'll go back to the normal schedule, Wednesdays and weekends. But other than that, thank you guys, and let's get crafting. So for this first DIY, you're gonna need one of these Dollar Tree headbands and one of their wood pallets. Now I know these are hard to find. Like, I actually happened to stumble across them one day and I grabbed like 7. Just kidding. But you can use whatever you want for what we're gonna make. I just start by taking some ivory white Waverly chalk paint. It looks white. It looks white when it goes on, but in the bottle it kind of looks creamy. I don't even know what I'm trying to explain. Pick a color, any color, and paint your palette. Then I'm taking some more of this corrugated cardboard, and I traced this out before to even see if I was capable of doing this. Turns out I am, so patting myself on the back. But I just traced out an ear, and then once I cut that out, I traced that again and cut out another ear. I say capable like it's so hard, but I meant like, let me see if I can trace out a shape that I like and I thought would be okay for me. Then we're gonna cut these antlers off of this headband. Now, I thought about this after the fact, but you may, depending on what you're using, be able to just leave the headband on. But I just used some straight snips to get through there because there is something hard in there that makes it stand up, and you do want to keep those on there because we don't need no saggy antler reindeer. I was thinking they were ears for a second. What? You guys know what I mean. Then I was just kind of playing around with the shape, and then once I found a shape that, like a shape, they're already shaped, you know what I mean, a position that I wanted to glue them in, I went ahead and hot glued them on. And then I just reinforced the backs with some popsicle sticks just so that I knew that they wouldn't fall off. Then I'm taking that same sponge brush that I used to paint the palette, and I'm just kind of just dry brushing over the ears just to give them a little bit more dimension and color. And then once you get them to like a desired color, I just went ahead and glued those on. And then if you guys thought I wasn't gonna use Dollar Tree buttons in this video, you just don't know me. So I just grabbed some black buttons and a red button for the nose because I want it to be kind of like Rudolph, and I glue those on. Then I'm just taking some of my antique Waverly wax and I'm just going through and just stressing this cute little reindeer. He's so cute, you guys. I'm like super proud of him. When I bought these antlers, I knew I wanted to like use it for something. Who would have thought I would use them for a reindeer? Just kidding. But they're so cute. So I'm so excited I finally got to use them. And I'm just taking some jute and making a little hanger because I want this to hang on our Christmas tree. Actually, I don't know where I want it to hang yet, but it's so cute, so I put a hanger on it. So for this next DIY, I have one of these like tobacco baskets, and I think I got this at Walmart after spring for like $2. I'm not even sure. It was in the clearance section and I loved it. So I took that ivory on that sponge brush and just gave it one light coat, not even a full, you know what I mean, like just dry brushed it just to give it a little bit more dimension. And then I'm taking some 97-cent Walmart greenery, which I love Walmart. It's only 97 cents and I feel like the greenery is it's such good quality. And I'm just making a cute little swag. And then I'm taking some of Dollar Tree's holly bushes, not sure what they're called, but I'm gluing it two like diagonal like upwards and then two diagonal downwards, if that makes any sense. And you guys, I think they only have 3, so don't come for me. I just thought with 4 it looked a little bit more fuller, and that's how I liked it. You guys are more than welcome if you recreate this to do whatever you want. And if you can't find these tobacco baskets, you could always use like Dollar Tree's baskets and paint them. You could do so much. Like there's so many options with this DIY. And then I took the little red berries that were in the middle of the holly bushes, branches, whatever the heck they're called, and I glued those in the middle. And then I'm taking some ivory paint, and I'm taking these wood rounds. You can get these at Walmart or Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I believe they're a little bit cheaper at Walmart, but they're in like their wood section, and they were only like $1.98, and it came with like 5 or 6. And I think they're really cute. I mean, there's so many functions for them. You guys have seen me use these for many different things and they work perfect. I will always have these in my craft stash. So once I got that, I am also taking these ornaments. I got these from Walmart for $1.98. And I'm taking off the Black Mary, and it is an ornament, I think, for like their mini trees. So there is like a little loop in it, and you can see me right here. I'm just cutting that loop off because I just want it to look like a word. It already looks like a word, Savannah. You know what I mean. I didn't want that little loop hanging there. I just wanted it to look like it was made this way. Then I'm taking some of my antique Waverly wax with my dry brush, and I'm just distressing around the edges just to give this circle just a little bit more dimension before we put it on the piece. And then I'm just hot gluing a Jenga block to the back of that wood round. And then I'm gluing the wood round into the center of the basket. And then we're going to take our Black Mary sign and we're going to glue that in the center of the wood round. And you guys, I love how this turned out. This, you know, I always like to put bigger things in my Christmas trees. And this is definitely going to go in my Christmas tree because, I don't know, I just love it. I think it's so cute and it's tiny. It's not like huge, but it is a bigger ornament. And then you guys know it would not be a video without putting some wood beads somewhere in it. So we're gonna create a hanger. You guys, if you guys are crafters and you don't have these wood beads, you have to order them. I use them for so many things. It just adds like a special touch on things. They're always linked down below in my description box because they're one of my Amazon favorites. So if you guys don't know how to get to that, click the title of the video and a box will drop down and you will see them down there, Farmhouse wood beads, or I don't know what they're called, but they're always linked there. And then I kind of just strung the jute through the, and you guys see the back, I was lazy, but you're not gonna see that, so who cares? I kind of strung the jute through the middle, tied a knot, and then pulled it to where the knot was inside of the tobacco basket. And then I just start stringing the wood beads on there, kind of like we did in this sled in my last video. I just kind of liked how that looked. I thought it gave it a very finished look. And then, so I usually use super glue to help my jute get through the beads easier, but I have no idea where that is. You guys can see I'm like a hurricane when I'm crafting. Like, there is stuff everywhere. So I just used a little bit of hot glue. I didn't even know if it would work, but it did. And then I was able to kind of like pull the jute and make that hot glue kind of go away so it wasn't like glued together. And then once I got enough beads on there, I just tied a knot so they won't come off. And you guys, how cute is this? I love this. Originally, I was going to do something different, but it wasn't working out. And I'm so glad it didn't because I love how beautiful this turned out. You guys have to let me know which one is your favorite. You have to pick one. You can't say all of them. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, which one is your favorite? Next, we are moving on and we are taking 2 of these beware signs and we're going to cut the things off, you know, because we're not hanging them. And then we're going to make a big sign. Now, originally I was going somewhere else with this, but I ended up, you know, I had to just work with it. Geez, I cannot talk today, you guys. I had to just work with it because what I originally wanted to do did not fit on here. So I'm going in with these jumbo popsicle sticks. You can get these from Walmart, or I've heard people say Lowe's too. So whichever is easier for you. Walmart's closer to me. And you guys, I love these. I recently just got these and I love how big they are and you can do so many things with them. So once you get them pushed together, self-explanatory, use the popsicle sticks, hot glue them, and that will hold your thing together. Then I'm taking some caulk and I'm just filling in those holes, which, you guys, I'm so impatient. I'll tell you in a minute. And then I just dump an insane amount of ivory Waverly chalk paint because I have no self-control. That was way too much paint. After I did it, I was like, seriously, girl? Anywho's, just cover this whole sign, obviously. Sometimes I feel like I say things and I'm like, Savannah, like they know what you mean, okay? But you guys, back to the caulk, filling the holes. I have no self-control and I have no patience when it comes to crafting. Like when I have an idea, I want to get it done. Like I want to do it. So here I am sanding the holes down, even though I know they're not dry, but again, no patience. So we're just rolling with it. And yeah, just finish giving this a good coat of that. Whatever color you want. I chose ivory. You guys can pick purple, whatever your Christmas decor is. And then I saw Crafts by Caitlin do this and I loved it. Mine's a little bit different. But I loved how she did it because it made it look like it was 2 panels of board held together by 2 boards on the side. So you're going to want to take some of these jumbo popsicle sticks and paint them the same color. And then I go in and distress them before I put them on. And then, yeah, we'll wait till we get to that next point and I'll let you know. And then I'm just distressing over the sign as well. You guys can tell them back home because we're back to the mommy, mommy yelling and loud voiceovers. I swear I'm changing my name. And then I'm just going and I'm hot gluing these jumbo popsicle sticks on the sides of this sign. So like I said, it looks like it's 2 pieces of wood held together by 2 pieces of wood, if that makes sense. And like I said before, I originally was going somewhere else with this, but it didn't fit on here. They were actually like wall stickers. They didn't fit. So I'm taking this Marion Bright and I'm giving it 1 good coat of the black apple barrel paint. And yeah, this is what we're going with. And I loved how it turned out too. Like this is another one. I was going to do something different and I'm like kind of glad it didn't because I love how it turned out. It's like simple, it's beautiful, and it's really cute in Farmhouse to me. Like I said, to me. No, I'm just kidding. Anywho, and then once I get it good and covered, I'm going to hot glue that to the center of this sign. Then last but not least, I'm taking some baker's twine. Is all baker's twine red and white, or what's the difference between that and jute? Someone educate me. Because I hear people say it, but I don't obviously maybe for cookie, I have no idea. Anyways, I'm taking that and I'm wrapping that around the sign just to give it a little bit of color because this sign is very like plain and chic, and I felt like a little bit of red and white added, just a little bit of color. And that is it, you guys. I love how this one turned out as well. It's so simple, but yet so cute and pretty. And you guys, let me know which one was your favorite today. As always, thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.